Hello, and welcome to this video presenting European competitions and the steps to become a European official. In this video, we will present you, first, the European competitions, including the conditions for registration, the competition process, and the tests. And then, we will give you tips and advice to be successful in the competitions. To register for European competition, you have to meet a few conditions. First, you should have the nationality of one of the 28 EU member states. You also need to speak at least 2 of the 24 official EU languages, as 2 languages are required in the competitions tests. One of the 2 languages must be English, French, or German. According to the competition grade, you should have at least completed secondary education at a level giving access to higher education or obtained a university degree. Assistant competitions usually require work experience relevant to the position. This is also the case for administrator competitions. The registration conditions can vary from one competition to another. That is the reason why we advise you to read the Notice of Competition carefully. The Notice of Competition is published on the EPSO website on the day registration opens. European officials are recruited through open competitions. EPSO is the body of the European institutions organizing the competitions. Competitions are organized each year in cycles. The period between the publication of the Notice of Competition and the recruitment generally lasts 9 months. The administrator competitions start in spring. The fields are different every year. The assistant competitions start in winter. In 2013, they were open in 3 fields: accountancy and financial management, economics and finances, and legal matters. The linguist competitions start in summer. They are organized according to the needs by languages. The specialist competitions are organized throughout the year on a case-per-case basis. For more information, we recommend you visit the EPSO website on a regular basis and register to our newsletter on our website. European officials can have either the administrator or the assistant grade. Administrators draft policies, implement EU laws, analyze and advise. There is a wide variety of administrator profiles. An external relation policy officer may, for example, take part in negotiations of bilateral agreements between the EU and third countries. An economist may coordinate the economic policies of the EU member states. A lawyer may draft a decision paper for the EU Court of Justice. In short, whatever your background may be, there is a wide variety of career opportunities. Assistants generally perform supporting tasks. They play an important role in the internal management of the institutions. For example, a financial management assistant will perform tasks as different as drawing up budget estimates, planning and managing public procurement procedures, or carrying out financial and operational management of contracts or subsidies. Let's now go through the competition process. The competitions happen in 4 stages. Registration is done online. First, you have to create your account on the EPSO website. This account will be the one to use for any EPSO competitions you may take part in. You should then complete your application for the competition that you have chosen. This application includes a very detailed CV and your motivations. This information is very important for the 3rd phase of the competition. The jury will reject your application if it doesn't match the profile they're looking for. A piece of advice: check the competition calendar on the EPSO website on a regular basis and do not wait too long before registering. Usually, registration closes 1 month after the notice of competition has been published. You also have to book in advance your test for the EPSO Centre. Most of the competitions start with admission tests. These tests aim to decrease significantly the number of candidates invited to go through the other tests in the assessment centre. The success rate varies according to the competitions. They're usually lower than 5%. The admission tests include logic tests, situational judgment tests, and for assistant competition, competency tests. We will go through them in more details in a few minutes. Assessment centre tests are much less selective. The success rate is around 1/3. They aim at assessing the candidate's general competencies, such as analysis and problem solving, or working with others. Assessment tests include a case study and a series of tests taking place over 1 day at the assessment centre. These tests vary according to the category of the competition. The candidates who pass all these tests are included on the reserve list. This list is then used by the institutions to recruit their staff. The admission tests, also called CBT, are done on computers. They're held in the specialized centers. These centers are based in all EU member states and in other countries in the world. All the tests take the form of multiple choice questions. They are timed. The reasoning tests are taken in the first language, which must be one of the official EU languages. All the other tests, as well as the assessment tests, are taken in a second language. This second language must be English, French, or German. The second language must be different from the first language. For example, if you chose English as your first language, you would have to choose either French or German as your second language. To be successful at the admission tests, you must reach the pass mark for all the tests and have one of the best cumulative scores over the admission tests as a whole. In general, at least 80% correct answers are needed to be successful in the admission tests. Do you want to become a European official? Let's see together how to be successful at the competitions. First, let me introduce ORSEU Competitions. ORSEU Competitions is a training company specialized in the preparation of the European competitions. Our offices are located in Lille, in northern France, and in Brussels, in the heart of the European Quarter. We are the leading trainer of future European officials. Every year, for over 15 years, we have prepared many thousands of candidates for European institution competitions. Our success rate is high. According to the results of a recent survey, more than 25% of candidates who prepared with ORSEU Competitions have passed the admission tests. This figure is impressive, considering that the success rate is usually closer to 3%. ORSEU Competitions has worked with many European partners. Our customers include the European institutions and their contractual agents, European agencies and joint research centres, ministries of foreign affairs, universities, and all the students that would like to prepare for European competitions. We are recommended on the website of EPSO. EPSO stands for European Personal Selection Office and is the European body responsible for organizing the competitions for the whole of the European institutions. You will note the website for EPSO. That will be very useful to get all the information on the competitions. To be successful at the competition, you will have to prepare diligently over a few weeks. The number of weeks depends on the starting level of the candidate. The main thing is to organize yourself efficiently and progress in steps while remaining confident. All the tests are timed. The biggest difficulty for most candidates is to answer correctly all the questions within the set time. It is a prerequisite to pass the admission tests. Therefore, it is necessary to acquire automatisms. For this, you have to study and understand the methodology specific for each test. How? By attending courses or by working with our books. We are the only ones to offer such a thorough and detailed methodology for each test. Our methods have been tried and tested with success on thousands of candidates. Remember that our success rate for the admission tests is 25% compared to an average of 3% for all candidates. Once automatisms have been acquired, you have to practice in conditions similar to those of the competition with the online tests. On our website, you will find many tests that are similar to the EPSO ones. We offer a full range of teaching tools, books to study at your own pace, courses to benefit from our trainers' expertise and advice, online tests for you to practice and test yourself. All our training tools are complementary. The questions in our books, courses, and online tests are all different. All our training tools are available both in English and French and for all the admission tests. We have books available for each admission test. Each book includes a comprehensive methodology with many examples and a few practice tests with detailed correction. Our books are all available both in English and French and can be purchased on our website or in bookstores. During the courses, the trainer starts by explaining the methodology for the specific test. Then the candidate practices on a timed test. The test questions are similar to those set in the competitions organized by EPSO. When time is up, the trainer goes through the detailed correction. All our courses are done using PowerPoint presentation. We have 3 different types of courses. Face-to-face courses usually take place in Brussels over 1, 2, or 3 days. There are interactive courses and candidates can ask the trainer questions. For the candidate that cannot attend, we offer similar courses in webinars. In the comfort of your own home or elsewhere, candidates follow the distance training on their computer. The course is interactive. The candidates can ask the trainer questions via a chat box available on the training software. For those who would like even greater flexibility, we offer online courses that are online recorded videos. The content in online courses is similar to the one in face-to-face or live distance courses. Candidates can access the online course anytime for a duration of 3 weeks after purchase. On our website, we have a wide variety of online tests for each admission tests and for all categories of competitions. All our questions are similar to those set in the EPSO competitions. The interface for our online tests is similar to the one used by EPSO for the computer-based tests. You can visit our website and register to our newsletter to receive the latest updates on upcoming competitions, trainings, and special discounts. You can also visit our Facebook page. Good luck and see you soon on ORSEU Competitions.